Met him down by the dock, loading boats in the rain. Hair white as cotton, back bent from years. Rope burns on his hands, soft in his beard. He said, boy, come here, got something to say. Been working these waters since I was your age. The current don't care what you want it to be. Some days you fight it, some days you ride, but fighting too hard just wears down your pride. He pointed upstream, then down to the bay. Water finds its path, no matter what's in the way. The current don't care what you want it to be. The current don't care what you want it to be. 20 years later, I think of his words. When life gets too heavy and nothing's for sure, found my own rhythm between push and pull. Sometimes I'm empty, sometimes I'm full. The current don't care what you want it to be. That old dock is gone now, but I still can see his weathered face smiling down by the creek. I was driving through the night, nowhere left to go. Lost my job last Friday, heart was running low. Stopped beside a river where the willows bend and lean. Saw an old man fishing in the pale moonlight serene. He said, son, come sit a spell, I can see you're hurting bad. Been casting lines for 40 years through good times and the sad. He said, life's just like this river, sometimes fast and sometimes slow. You can't catch what you're chasing if you never let it flow. Some days the fish are biting, some days they swim on by, but a wise man keeps on casting, never asks the river why. I told him about my troubles, how I'd lost my way somehow. He just nodded, cast his line, and shared his wisdom now. Young man, I've seen the hungry years, I've seen the times of plenty, the The secret ain't in rushing things, it's knowing when you're ready. His weathered hands move gentle on that old bamboo pole, teaching me that patience was the healing of my soul. He said life's just like this river, sometimes fast and sometimes slow. You can't catch what you're chasing if you never let it flow. Some days the fish are biting, some days they swim on by, but a wise man keeps on casting, never asks the river why. Now when troubles find me and I'm feeling lost again, I remember that old fisherman and the wisdom that he shared by the water in the darkness where the moon lit up the sand. Years have passed since that night, but his words still ring so true. When I'm facing life's hard choices, I think, what would he do? I found myself a good job, got a family of my own, but I still go to that river when I need to be alone. And I cast my line out gently, just the way he showed me how, understanding finally what he was saying now. That life's just like this river, sometimes fast and sometimes slow. You can't catch what you're chasing if you never let it flow. Some days the fish are biting, some days they swim on by, but a wise man keeps on casting, never asks the river why. Never asks the river why. Just keeps on casting by and by. Met him at the station, diesel fuel and rust. I was heading nowhere fast that day. Truck broke down outside of town. He was wiping grease off and weathered hands. Said, son, let me show you how. Been fixing engines 40 years, know what makes them run and die. Sometimes it's the simple things that'll leave you wondering why. He said life's like an old motor, running rough but running true. You can't force what ain't ready, just listen to what's telling you. When the timing's all wrong and the pressure's too much, sometimes you just gotta let it out and feel that gentle touch. Showed me how to read the signs in the rhythm and the sound. Said, boy, you can't rush the healing when something's breaking down. Tools get rusty, hands get tired, but the lesson never fades. What you learn beneath the hood is how broken things get made. He said life's like an old motor, running rough but running true. You can't force what ain't ready, just listen to what's telling you. When the timing's all wrong and the pressure's too much, sometimes you just gotta let it out or feel that gentle touch. Fix my truck before the sunset. Wouldn't take a dime from me. Said pass it on when you get older. That's the only payment fee. Now life's like an old motor, running rough but running true. Can't force what ain't ready. Just listen to what's telling you. When the timing's all wrong and the pressure's too much, sometimes you just gotta let it out or feel that gentle touch. Still hear his voice in every engine, running smooth or running rough. Met him by the dock, old man mending nets, withered hands like bark, sunset in his eyes. Asked me what I saw on these lonely shores. Son, he said real soft, listen close to me. The tide will turn just like your love. Some days you'll burn, some days you're stuck. But cast your line through storm and calm, fish will bite in their own time, their own time. Been here 40 years, seen the water change, lost my share of tears, but I stay the same. Young folks always rush, think they know the way, but the sea won't hush for your urgent prayers. The tide will turn just like your love. Some days you'll burn, some days you're stuck. Cast your line through storm and calm, fish will bite in their own time, their own time. He packed his tackle box, walked into the night, left me on those rocks with his words of light. Now when I feel lost and the world moves fast, I remember what he taught, how the die is cast. Find a quiet place, let the current flow. Sometimes saving grace comes from moving slow. The tide will turn just like your love. Some days you'll burn, some days you're stuck. But cast your line through storm and calm, fish will bite their own time, their own time, their own time. Yeah. Stopped at Joe's garage on Highway 9. My old truck was barely running fine. Steam was rising from the hood. Things weren't looking too good. He said, son, sometimes you gotta let it cool. Sometimes you gotta let it cool. Can't fix what's burning up inside till you let the fire subside. Sometimes you gotta let it cool. Sometimes you gotta let it cool. Old man wiped his weathered hands clean. Said, boy, I've been here since 17. Seen 1,000 motors break down hard, buried plenty in the junkyard. But he said, son, sometimes you gotta let it cool. Sometimes you gotta let it cool. Can't fix what's burning up inside till you let the fire subside. So you gotta let it cool. Sometimes you gotta let it cool. Racing fast will burn your engine out. That's what breaking down is all about. Pull over when you feel the strain. Save yourself a world of pain. Sometimes you gotta let it cool. Sometimes you gotta let it cool. Can't fix what's burning up inside till you let the fire subside. Sometimes you gotta let it cool. Sometimes you gotta let it cool. Now when life starts heating up on me, I remember what he said that day by that old garage on Highway 9. Take your time, you'll be just. Sometimes you gotta let it cool. Sometimes you gotta let it cool. Can't fix what's burning up inside till you let the fire subside. Sometimes you gotta let it cool. Sometimes you gotta let it cool. Let it cool. Let it cool.